Hey there, this is Michael Peel with The Wealth Up. Welcome back. Just want to say thank you again for requesting the book. It's free. Request it. If you don't have the physical book just yet, you will have the ebook in your inbox. So this is a good time if you want to either pull it up, you can follow along. Again, this whole video series is just simply to go over, quickly 3 to 5 minute video that you can listen to while you are working the street. Maybe you're on fire patrol in the back of an ambulance, EMT medic. Maybe you want to throw your AirPods in, working in the hospital. Dispatch, first responders as a whole have a busy and crazy schedule, as you know, and we want to do something quick that basically gives you a taste of what is in the book, The Wealth Op, which myself, Rami Khalil, the founding partners of The Wealth Op, wrote, and we wanted to get this in your hands so you were able to really build financial freedom, right? We talk a lot about creating a legacy, generational wealth, really taking care of not only your family in the current time, but the next multiple generations behind you, and instilling certain financial principles, utilizing wisdom, knowledge applied, and making sure that you were set. Again, part of these goals are to retire earlier. If you follow these steps, we've seen this numerous times over. Really put yourself in a place where you can protect your family, and then from there, how do we earn more? How do we multiply more? And the whole point of this, like we mentioned earlier, if you can retire earlier, or you can get away from the overtime grind because of the way you are creating money that earns and multiplies for you, you're home more, right? You're home more with your family. You see your spouse more, see your kids more, which means that hopefully those relationships are staying intact, in a better place. You are in a better place mentally, physically, because of how your finances and your family and your kids and your spouse affect that. And then at the end of the day, you get to show up better at work because you're in a better headspace. And if you show up better at work, it means you are serving the people in your city, in your hospital, wherever you may work, in a better way. So they're seeing a better version of first responder. So the whole point of this is, it's amazing how much your finances can impact every decision, or I guess direction that your life is headed, good or bad. And so we really believe if we can help you on the financial piece, we can restore some of those relationships, help you out mentally, physically, put you in a better place, and you show up better. So anyways, the last video was the forward. We went into that really quick. And this video is really just talking about the intro. So I'm going to hit a few bullet points. And again, this is just a quick video to discuss what's in the chapter. But you definitely want to pick up the book, and then reach out if you have any questions. So just a few bullet points, right? First responders deserve financial freedom. Absolutely. And you serve the community, and now it's time to secure your future. So that may sound kind of like a tagline, but you do. You show up every single day to serve, to grind, to help people, usually calling you on the worst day of their life. But you also at some point in this need to become the priority, because if we can't take care of securing your financial future, at some point down the road, it will hit a breaking point, and then you're not able to actually show up correctly and keep serving that community that you signed up for. We all remember the interview, right? Yes, I want to serve people and make the world a better place. We kind of say that facetiously, but we do, right? There's still a core altruistic idea that we want to help people, but we also need to help ourselves to get to the place where we can really feel comfortable at home when we leave the family, and once we get to work, we can serve people in a better place. And a lot of times that has to do with finances, so that's why we're here. Let's see, financial stress impacts every area of the life. A solid plan can eliminate stress and create peace of mind. Yes, every single thing we have been talking about already and throughout this book, throughout these videos, financial stress can impact every area of your life, right? This isn't just, do I have enough money to pay the bills? There is a mental drain, a physical drain, an emotional drain that comes with not feeling comfortable with where your money's at, where it's going, how it's being spent, how it feels sometimes like it disappears. And really, a solid plan can eliminate stress and create peace of mind. And all of this, again, helps you show up better at home and at work. Retirement can happen in 10 years or less. This is absolutely true. We have seen this numerous times, implementing the strategies that we talk about. Again, the Wealth Up is an op plan for your wealth to help you get to the place where you can retire sooner and be in a better headspace. So we talk a lot about protect, earn, multiply. There's really 3 major strategies within that. How do we protect first to give the money the authority, be a good stewardship, to allow it to earn more and allow it to multiply. And then with that, understanding the different phases of life, right? Accumulation phase, the distribution phase, and the transfer phase. And we dive into those in the book, but they're really critical to know. We shift from survival to strategy, very different. Instead of just living paycheck to paycheck, build assets that generate income. And we talk a lot about this in the book as well. Money without a plan is a liability. Many people earn well, but fail to create lasting wealth. I don't know if that resonates with you right away, but if you think about it, we all, for the most part, make pretty good money, right? We have pensions that, yes, we're paying into them, but that's really set up for us. We have the ability for deferred compensation plans. We have the ability to pick up overtime, of course, right? We can easily earn money, but it's amazing how quickly the money seems to disappear. I know we all feel like we just have bills are going like crazy. Sometimes we blame our spouse, blame our kids, where the money goes. But oftentimes it's not an earning issue. It's a plan or capacity to determine where that money is going. And if that money isn't going into the right place, it doesn't have the ability to earn more or multiply, which meaning you're kind of just getting in this vicious cycle. And then you get into inflation, taxes, everything else. That cycle, actually, sometimes it can put you upside down. So it's not usually an earning issue. It's generally a plan issue and how to actually structure that. Again, the wealth op. The pension alone won't be enough. Diversifying income streams ensures long-term financial security. Some people look at this like, what do you mean my pension's not enough? Well, let's talk about it. Your pension is still managed usually by your state, could be a city, municipality based on the size of your department, based on the business that you work for. Just because you feel like that is guaranteed money, it is not. Oftentimes, our pensions, if we pull back the layers and we look at the financial statements, are often either close to being insolvent or they are having really bad years based on decisions that were made by either trustees or fiduciaries of the plan that either invested in the wrong thing, chose not to invest when they should have, or made poor different decisions regarding expense ratios and income ratios, etc. within the plan. So yes, in theory, it should be guaranteed. And I would love to believe that if the pension fell apart, the federal government or state government, depending on which layer you're at, would step in and help. But if we live in a place of our pension is not guaranteed, then we decide to make the changes, right? There's a saying that whatever you don't change, you choose. So, right, if you don't make a change or you're not making an active decision to change something in your life, well, you are choosing the outcome, whether you like it or not. Let's see. So power of small changes, adjusting spending habits and investing early can yield huge results. Absolutely critical and part of that mindset stuff we talked about in the last episode. Financial education is lacking. This is absolutely true. Most people never learn these concepts in school or through work. And I will say this, they usually don't learn it at their department, from their HR department, from their coworkers, or even worse, sometimes they get bad advice. So you really need to be careful where you're getting your advice from. YouTube is probably the #1 search engine. It definitely surpassed Google a long time ago. But there's a lot of stuff on there that is actually not correct. It can take you down a bad road. So just because you think you are doing yourself a favor in researching a certain topic, you really have to make sure you're getting the information from certified licensed individuals who not only are already in the business of offering financial education and financial advice, but actually are certified through the state board, that they have the authority in that certain topic, and they're already implementing the plan, and they have proof of service with their clients. So just be really careful the direction you go with education. Find the right people, find people you can trust who are already in the industry and know what they're doing, and then ask them, hey, can you show me proof that you actually know what you're doing with your clients? And if all those things line up, you have a very good plan for additional education. You do need a roadmap. The book, The Wealth Op, provides a structured way to transform your financial future. That is why we created it. The Wealth Op simply stands for the Wealth Operation Plan. So there's an op plan, no different than you usually have at work, for your finances. It's not just hitting a house, dealing with a fire, even an op plan on the medical side. We're simply creating an op plan for your finances, and we're trying to help you implement that as quick as possible. And the last thing is simple, right? Take action, right? We talked about that earlier in this video. What you don't change, you choose, right? So if you don't decide to take action to book an appointment, free financial analysis, free retirement analysis, the stuff that we're doing, myself and my partner Rami, then you're actually choosing the direction you're going down. And I don't know necessarily if you will like the direction when you kind of pull your head up above water in the next 5, 10, 15 years. So this is why we're building this. Our passion is to help this industry. We truly believe if we can help on the financial side, we can heal the first responder family unit. And then from there, the first responder shows up in a better place to help those citizens that they were called to serve. So this is probably the best way to impact the nation, by helping first responders structure their finances. So again, take action, look at the email, book, there's gonna be a link, book an appointment, right? It's free. There's financial analysis, retirement analysis, help you make sure you make the right decisions before they're non-reversible, especially when you're talking about your pension, how to protect your money, how to earn more, how to multiply it, and then again, talking about those phases of life. So please book an appointment, make it happen. 20 minutes, 30 minutes could be the absolute game changer to finally giving you comfort and putting you on a good direction and trajectory, but you have to click. So we will see you in the next episode. We're going to get into chapter 1. Again, thank you. Read the book as soon as you can, and then we will see you soon. I'll talk to you later.